What's up, guys? Welcome back to the show and thank you for tuning in. I'm back in front of the camera and it feels good after yet another couple-month hiatus. As you can see, I collected a whole bunch of stuff that you saw at the beginning of the video, and before I put it back on the shelf, I wanted to show you guys. Before I get into it, I just wanted to say I hope you're having a wonderful, relaxing holiday season spent with friends and family. It's one of my favorite times of year. It's just a good time to reflect on the year and, everything that we have and, that we're thankful for. I'm thankful for you for tuning in, that's for sure. We'll get right into the games here. I put them in neat stacks in an effort to hopefully jog my memory with where I got everything. We'll see how it goes. The first thing I'll show you is a complete copy of Phantasy Star 2. This was a Mercari purchase. I felt like I got a good deal. I already had a loose copy. That'll be going in the trade pile. This is complete. It's got the map, which is a nice bonus. Really, really good and exciting to get a nice clamshell complete as far as Genesis games go. That's always fun. And the map, like I said, is a nice bonus. Next, we will move right along to this completely unnecessary pickup. Rocket League for the PS4. Yes, it's free to play. It's digital. I already have it, yada, yada. But this was like a 5-minute drive from home, Facebook Marketplace. I couldn't pass it up. $2. Again, am I going to hold on to this? Not really. It's going to go in the trade pile, although I don't know who's going to want it. Like I said, it's a free to play. Hey, if anybody's interested in that, you let me know. You let me know in the comments, perhaps, huh? All right, next. This is really generous pickup. Mr. Mega Buster Retro that I've mentioned before. He's the one that sent me some 3D printed cartridge holders. He sent me Mega Man Legacy Collection 2, just so I could play Mega Man 7. It does also include 8, 9, and 10. Yes. Very awesome collection. Very generous of him. This just showed up one day. I'm really thankful for this. Thank you so much for doing this. I really owe you one, buddy. Okay? We got to work something out. Thank you again for that. That's awesome. Let's see. Next pile of games, I think came to me from Mr. Bilbo Baggins. He sent this to me, World Games. I have an inexplicable desire to collect all of the Milton Bradley games for the NES, and this completed that Milton Bradley set. Really cool. I had never played World Games before. That was a first. And really happy to have that. Thank you, Bill. You contributed multiple games to finishing that set for me. And that's great. Another one I rekindled with from my childhood is Starship Hector. It's a vertically scrolling shooter, super hard. But again, that's going to be something that I'm happy to get back on the shelf. Thank you for that. And this, he offered this to me, Snake Rattle and Roll box and manual. Already had the game. This is another one from my childhood. I'm trying to get a few kind of nostalgic NES games in the box. Other than that, cartridge is fine, but there's a few, maybe a handful of games that I'd like to collect complete, and this is certainly one of them. Lots of memories. Playing this with my dad, actually, together, co-op. Really impossible game in later stages, but just brings back a lot of memories. Thank you, Bill, once again. Next pile of games came to me from Josh, Play More Games. Let's see here. We've got Rayman Advance with the manual. That's a nice touch. Not to mention the plastic sleeve there. That's really great. And by the way, this was just a surprise package out of the goodness of his heart. We've got Bare Knuckle for the Game Gear. That's Streets of Rage, the first one, I believe. Yes, this is a Japanese copy. It's called Bare Knuckle. I guess outside of the States, it's Bare Knuckle. I hope I have that right. Awesome. Thank you, Josh, once again for that. Next, big pile of games here. I did a trade with Drinking Games with Josh. I sent him kind of a medium weight heavy hitter on the NES that he was looking for, and he traded me a whole pile of stuff here. Here we go. We'll start slow. Wheel of Fortune Family Edition. Let's see. We've got the manual for that. We've got To the Earth. Never played it. I think it's a light gun game, right? Yeah. With the manual. And he sent me a whole bunch of other manuals. Mission Impossible manual. Blades of Steel manual. Pinball manual. And this was my duplicate. I already had this, but no big deal. Josh, you knocked it out of the park, okay? You got everything. All that other stuff I did not have, so that's cool. POW manual, thank you. Let's see. Rage for the Xbox 360, never heard of it. Comes with a nice, interesting sleeve. I would assume it's a first-person shooter. Let me know in the comments if you've played that before. It looks good. I like collecting cool 360 titles as well. And last but not least, complete Ninja Gaiden copy here. Minor correction on the Ninja Gaiden. It's actually just box and game. I'm still on the lookout for the manual. Yeah, this is another one of those that I'd like to get on the shelf. I've been looking to get that on the shelf for some time now, and he had a copy. So I thought that would make a good trade, and he agreed to that. So that was great. Of course, these games always clean up well when they're in those box protectors. Thank you again, Josh. Everything's awesome. Next thing I think I'll show you is a bit of an oddity. It is this that I found on Facebook Marketplace, and it is not an NES game. You can see something is seriously off here. It's actually a PC game. I had no idea they had this on the PC. If you look closely, by the way, I'm going to do some B-roll through the magic of editing. I'm going to put a spotlight on this so you can see the contents. This is Castlevania on the 5¼ floppy. I have no way of testing this, but it's interesting, and I couldn't pass it up. It was relatively cheap on Facebook Marketplace, and I took a chance because I didn't see anything on eBay. I saw one person had a listing, but I saw no completed listing, so I thought it was relatively uncommon enough for me to want to snag it. Look down here. IBM PC Tandy 1000, yada yada, IBM compatible 5¼ disc. So that's interesting. Definitely qualifies as one of the more, if not the most interesting piece in my collection for sure. I don't know if I should get a box protector for this or what. Any suggestions? I don't know. Any PC game collectors out there that have seen this before, let me know. I'm curious what you think. Next, okay, last kind of set of games here. I went on vacation recently for the Thanksgiving holiday to visit some extended family, and while I was there, I got some games. So first thing, I know I shouldn't be doing this, but of course I can't help myself. I went on Facebook Marketplace. It's not the thing you should be doing when you're supposed to spend time with family, but I snuck out of the house and stole the family car for about 20 minutes and picked this up. Phantasy Star 3 complete. Yes. This is a what I thought was pretty nice copy, even though it doesn't contain, doesn't have the hang tag. I don't really care. I already had the game and the box, but not the manual. So I'm going to be putting my copy that's just game and box in the trade pile, and now I've got this to go alongside my complete copy of Phantasy Star 2. That was a good one to find locally there. And next, I got a chance to meet with good friend of the show, Papa Bear Gaming, while I was there. He happens to be from the same area that I happened to be in, which was completely coincidental. But it was great that we got to meet and have lunch together. We also went to a game shop together, which was a lot of fun. And there I picked up Double Dragon on the Master System. That is not complete. These cartridges always fall out. Doesn't contain the manual, so I'll be on the lookout for a manual for that. That's a lot of fun. I almost got all the way through the game, I think, on the first try. I might be a little overconfident here. I'm going to try and beat it the second time I play it. We'll give it a try. By the way, quick hot take here. Which one of you thinks that this version is better than the NES version? I mean, it's pretty good. I do like it, but the hit detection sucks ass. Next one, Red Gravity. That, to me, I thought was an uncommon game I knew nothing about. Never seen it in the wild. worth playing for sure. Little difficult, music is so, but still, it's uncommon, you know, so I was excited to actually find this. Next one, a little bit of a dud. Wah wah. Double Dragon 5. Here I thought, no brainer. It's a Double Dragon game. Got to be a side-scrolling beat 'em up, right? Wrong. It's a fighting game. Fighting games aren't really my cup of tea. They used to be maybe when I was young. Not so much nowadays. And, you know, for relatively inexpensive games, I don't really look things up ahead of time. I like to be surprised just like we were back in the day. But sometimes, just like we used to be when we were kids, we get disappointed too. And that comes with the territory. So I'm sorry to say, but this is probably going to be making its way to the trade pile. I'm curious if you've played Double Dragon 5. Let me know what you think. In my opinion, it's a dud. So we'll give that 2 thumbs down. But that's okay. That's really, really okay. Next one, we did a little bit of a trade here, small trade. He gave me Skate or Die in his custom Papa Bear Gaming sleeve, courtesy of Video Game Dust Sleeves. That's really cool. That's going to live in there forever. So thank you, Mr. Papa Bear, for that trade. And he also gave me this, a surprise package. This is the thing that we're going to finish the video with today. I don't know if you know this. If you really got to check out Papa Bear Gaming, but he does these like mystery packages, you know, the mystery boxes that he gets in the mail. I think it's Video Games Monthly. They always write like a video game quote on the outside of the box, and then, you know, people comment, and whoever guesses it first, whatever, gets a shout out. Here we go. We'll try and do the same. To restore your life, shout in front of a church. All right, let's see what's in that. Really, really cool. Really, really intrigued by this mystery package here. Dump out the contents. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. I'm just remembering now. That he said there's some things in here for my kid. I should have had her down here. Whoops. All right, here we go. We'll start off with some doodads and trinkets and stickers. All right, we've got a Mario kind of plastic top there. That's going to be good for the kid. Look at this. That is a Nintendo 64 memory card. Let's get a year on this. I can't see. It says 2020. How could that be? Really? I guess so. All right. I was looking for a 1990 whatever. Yeah, you know, you could always use extra memory when it comes to those controller packs. Here we go. 2 Game Gear games. Holy cow. That's a lot of words. We've got Iron Man XO in... Hold on. I can't read. Iron Man XO Manowar in Heavy Metal. Do I have that right? That's a mouthful. Don't know anything about it. And Desert Strike. Really cool. You must have already known that I was starting to get back into collecting for the Game Gear. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And we have a poster. Looks like a Jurassic Park poster. It's so funny because I have a Jurassic Park poster. Maybe you already knew that, or maybe you didn't. It's a duplicate. Don't normally get duplicates in the way of posters, but this is certainly a duplicate, I'm sorry to say. We've got Jurassic Park. You know what I'm going to do? Here, check this out. On the other side, we have a bunch of upcoming games for the Sega Genesis, Game Gear, and Sega CD. I might just put this side facing out now that I have a duplicate. That'll work just fine. No complaints whatsoever. Really, really cool. This is awesome. Again, it was a pleasure meeting you, by the way, and having lunch. Had a great time at the game shop and talking to you. Lots and lots of fun. And that does it for today's video. I know we went through a lot of stuff, so it's kind of a longer video. But as always, I really appreciate you tuning in. And I wanted to say one more time, happy holidays, and I'll see you soon.